Hey guys, welcome to another movie break. Still me, Beanie. And I know it's kinda late for this, but yung motto nga natin sa buhay ng podcasting, di ba? Better late than never, right? Pero ayun nga, welcome to this podcast, Break Time with Beanie. And if it's your first time or if you just came back to this podcast, kasi alam kong medyo matagal tayong nawala, this is the 20th episode. So that means a whole bunch of episodes before this, so you can check it out later. Especially the 19th episode, the one before this, dahil for sure marami pang hindi nakakarinig sa inyo nun. Anyway, as with all my movie reviews, ito ay mas spontaneous and bugso ng damdamin, but it will be entertaining, lalo na sa series na pag-uusapan natin ngayon. It was recommended by my documentary about scams loving friend Erica, who just watched a lot of those, and I was kind of skeptic about it at first nung sinabi niyang Inventing Anna, kasi parang oo, maganda yung premise, and I know that it's recommended by her, it's good, pero parang yung title walang dating sa akin. As you know me, as much as possible, I really don't watch trailers kasi parang for me it kind of ruins the I don't know, the excitement of the series or the movie. Pero I gave it a try. Ang unang sinuggest niya ay yung Tinder Swindler, and though it's good naman, I just really didn't love the material. Parang ang daming kulang or yung story masyadong basic. Sorry, alam kong mawiwirduhan kayo bakit tumawa ako. That was an inside joke to those who have watched the Inventing Anna series of how, I pronounced basic. Pero ayun nga, sorry na. As you know, I did watch Inventing Anna and I believe it's worthy of having this quick review. And for those who haven't watched it yet, bago nyo i-post to at pakinggan nyo ang ibang episodes ko, although kung gusto nyo, go ahead. But you are most certainly welcome to hear this because this will be an almost spoiler-free movie review. Meaning 99% of what we will talk about will be non-spoilerish or something. And kung meron man akong sabihin, it will not be of any significance to the story. Just to give you a little background, Inventing Anna is a Netflix series based on the true story of the investigation of Anna Delvey, the Instagram legendary heir who stole the hearts and money of New York elites. Dun palang panalo na no? How she's done it and what she's almost achieved still continues to baffle everyone who have heard the real story. So right from the get-go, it is an interesting series for those who haven't watched it. But for those who have watched it, well, consider this episode as a trip down memory lane and a reaffirmation of our admiration of this series. By any standard, it's not close to the best series out there, but it's pretty good. And it ended the series on a good note, which is a plus one for me kasi importanteng may closure kahit sa mga series lang na pinapanood natin, no? Unlike yung isang zombie series dyan. Char. Anyway, mapabash na naman ako nito. Back to the matter on hand. We'll focus on this series and I will show you, or rather tell you, the reasons why Inventing Anna is good and is worth recommending. Number one, Julia Garner. From the why are you so being dramatic, so basic, to the VIP is always better, Vivian. While trying hard yung pagbigkas kanyan, Julia Garner, aka the one who portrayed Anna Delvey, did a very good job. Not only in the way she speaks, but her dedication to the role. From start to finish, she did it so well that even the real Anna in real life, she was so impressed. And kasi may mga ibang actors who do biographies na magaling nakukuha yung accent, nakukuha yung body language, pero somehow hindi nila na-justify sa series or sa movie. And there are a lot of factors that could go into it, but will not go down that rabbit hole. Pero Julia Garner was definitely electrifying. Her presence and dedication to the role is enough reason for anyone who doubts the series to go ahead and start watching it. And it is true na marami pang biography movie na ang galing, napakagaling ng mga nag-portray na actors. And I'm not gonna, put Julia Garner at the very top of them all. But man, I really enjoyed the series because of her acting, because of her presence doon. And I enjoyed the character Anna because of her. Although some will say na hindi nga accurate yung accent niya or something, pero when you're portraying a character, as I said before, hindi lang naman yun ang factor of how accurate you portray them, but how well you deliver the personality of the character in the story to the audience. The other casts were definitely not a burden as well dahil napanindigan din nila yung mga roles nila like si Ariane Moyahed, si Alexis Floyd, just to name my personal picks. But a lot of them were so good and nagulat ako na parang, huy, hindi ko to masyadong kilala. I watch a lot of Western series and movies pero parang hindi ko sila masyadong nakikita. But I really liked their acting and I was not disappointed from start to finish. Second reason is that it's based on true stories. Pinapakita in a creative way that at the start of every episode ng disclaimer na this whole story is completely true except for the parts that are totally made up. I love seeing that line because unlike yung mga other disclaimers or reminders sa movies, sa shows na, uy, true story to, parang yung naka-black screen lang na this is based on a true story. Eto, maganda yung pagkalagay. There was an episode na sa newspaper 'to nakalagay. There was an episode na nasa elevator habang nagko-close open yung door. So, it was just fun na even yung part na yon na bigyan ng creativity. And because of the disclaimer, akala ko habang pinapanood 'to, ay hindi siguro 'to gano'n ka-accurate kasi parang true story pero yung iba hindi. Parang gano'n yung dating sa akin. But according to my research, this was really accurate daw. Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of articles that I've read said that the important parts, the significant moments were portrayed properly. Walang kumawala sa story. Kung meron mang creative liberty, it's not enough to twist the story. After watching the series and finding out na ganun pala yun, I really appreciated Inventing Anna even more. Pero ayun nga, so what? Bakit Bini? Marami ka namang pwedeng i-recommend dyan na based on true stories. And that is very true. Doon pa lang sa war movies na sinuggest ko before, I think that was episode 16. True stories na yung war movies na yan eh. And ang dami pang mga true story na pwede ko namang ipakita doon. But Inventing Anna shows us that fact is stranger than fiction. A self-proclaimed German heiress with supposedly millions of dollars was able to scam the elites of New York for so many years and was dangerously close enough to achieve that huge dream and become a real elite. Coming from scratch. So sana all, di ba? Charot. But yeah, I like true stories na compelling, and you guys should too, because it's in the true stories we can materialize all the things that we learn. Third reason, Inventing Anna doesn't justify the wrongs. It doesn't sensationalize crime. It doesn't make the bad guy the hero. The bad guy is still the bad guy. And how is that shown in the series? That letting Anna and the other socialites face their consequences. Unlike other series or movies, 13 Reasons Why, Ocean's 11 franchise, Wolf of Wall Street, kung saan parang justified ang mali at pinupuri yung bida sa ginawa nilang crime or na hindi tama. And although I like those that I've mentioned, especially the Ocean's franchise, pero ayun nga, Inventing Anna did well by glamorizing the antagonist. Oo, dahil part naman siya nung story na yun eh. Especially yung court scene. Kumbaga, naging sikat ang totoong Anna Delvey eh. Pero kahit sa pag-portray nung scene na yun, walang kinakampihan yung story. And as I said, at the end of the day or at the end of each episode and at the conclusion of the series, the consequences of wrongdoing is still fully realized. So, plus one tayo dun. Fourth reason why you should watch Inventing Anna is because it has a good narrative. As simple as that. I'm not gonna make it super technical, and I know maybe some die-hard film critics would say that this has an awful narrative, and I get them naman. Pero for me, why it works is because the story of Anna isn't just told through the eyes of one person, through the eyes of Vivian, the journalist, or through the eyes of Anna herself, or through the eyes of the lawyer. It's told by multiple people with different personalities, different lifestyle, and they each have their own unique way of telling the story during different times in Anna's life. It did not become dull or repetitive na isa or dalawang perspective lang yung nakikita natin about kay Anna during the last 2 years of her life. Hindi eh. Kundi iba-iba. And through that, it paints a more diverse picture of what really happened. Although nung episode 3, to be honest, parang sobrang nababagalan lang ako noon sa pacing nung story. Pero buti na lang yung episode kay Neff brought back my interest in the story. I love that episode. For me, parang yun yung strongest episode ng series. And the story of Anna and Neff was just so cool. It made me decide na, okay, I'm gonna finish this whole series no matter what. Also, I like how the narrative is built on ideas told clearly. Yung whole patriarchy and going against it is shown not only kay Anna, kundi kay Vivian din. Makikita mo kung paano nagmamaterialize yung conflict ng isang babae trying to rise in their respective careers and how they have it so much harder compared to men. Sabi nga, Inventing Anna is kind of like the story of women striving for success in a men's world. How everything to them was not served on a silver platter kumpara sa mga lalaki. And Anna even said on one of the episodes, men fail upwards. And it's kind of true in most industries, especially in New York kung saan nangyari yung series na yon. As I said kanina, it's not the best script writing or storytelling I've seen. It won't even crack my great category, not gonna lie. And a lot of that, I guess, has to do with the absurd character development of Vivian, or, yung journalist. It's arguable, and for those who haven't watched it, let me know what you think. Pero very questionable lang kasi yung mga decision niya sa mga later episodes na parang unrealistic na and para na lang ma-extend ang episodes yung dating sa akin. Now, it would have been fine kung lahat ng sinabi ko about kay Vivian ay kinuha sa true story. Pero yung character ni Vivian ang may pinaka-loose na pag-adapt from real happenings eh. So the decision of Vivian on the latter parts of the series, it was safe to assume that it was the scriptwriter's choice, which would have been fine if it was good and realistic. But in my opinion, it's not. Pero kung yung hanash ko about that is just a small hanash of a commendable series. Kaya, as I said, the narrative is good. It's not perfect. It's not, amazing or fantastic, but it is good and solid. So, it's a commendable series, as I said. So, go watch it pa rin. Last reason is Inventing Anna highlights and subtly ridicules our materialistic nature. Wow, pang thesis yung peg ng last reason. Pero personal preference ko talaga ang isang series na hindi takot, na hindi sinusugarcoat, at pinapakita ang horrible realistic side ng society, myself included. Like the ever-rising materialism ng mga tao because it's what's really happening. People are indulged on social media. They will do whatever it takes to gain fame and connections and power and money. And it has made us horrible people who do horrible things, who make horrible decisions every day. And Inventing Anna did not take the throat cut approach to it. And pinakita niya lang, subtly, passively, of what society really is and how it has shaped us. I guess that's why I love satires din. Kasi ginagawang katatawanan at exaggerated minsan yung mga issue na ayaw natin pag-usapan. Maybe I will list my favorite satire movies soon, pero ayun nga. Although Inventing Anna is by no means a satire, it did mock the elitism and socialites. It showed how ridiculous we can be in our own little ways because of fame, as I said, money, power, and achieving our dreams, whatever it takes. So those are just some reasons I thought as to why you should watch Inventing Anna and why it is good enough for a recommendation and an episode. Di lang naman to filler episode, ata. To put the final conclusion, it is not the best thing out there. And admittedly, it's not a show that everybody will like. But for me, it is worth watching. Oo, medyo dragging siya at times. Very questionable lang yung latter part na ginawa ni Vivian. Pero ayun nga, the performances of the actors make it worthwhile and the flashy moments are worth finishing the series because it is fun to watch everything unfold. And I'm sure after this series, you'll be able to finish this one, firstly. And secondly, do some research about the real and infamous story of Anna Delvey. Hey guys, thank you so much for listening to another movie break. Before we go, just wanna let you know na para sa mga nag-aabang pa ng mga more episodes ko, don't worry, I've got a lineup ready to go. Although hindi pa nare-record. Pero ayun, tuloy-tuloy lang tayo, no? May medyo busy lang sa buhay, maraming changes, but it is what it is, c'est la vie. And if you haven't watched my previous episode yet, katulad nga ng pagsabi ko sa intro kanina, I have a 19th episode for those who are a certified Bininian. Yung mga nakikinig sa podcast to, I haven't posted yet on social media this particular episode. Soon siguro. I have my own personal reasons. Pero you guys should definitely watch this. If you reach the end of this episode, you are worthy that you can check the episode before because only a few people have heard it, but it's fine. It's not about the numbers naman, but I just ought to let you know because maybe you can relate to my previous episode. And more episodes to come, definitely. Please do let me know as well if you did like Inventing Anna. If you've already watched it, parehas ba tayo ng thoughts? Meron ka bang mga hindi agree sa akin? Meron ka bang gustong idagdag? You can go ahead and PM me on my Facebook page, Break Time with Beanie. And you can also do that kung pinanood mong series dahil sa episode na to. Yes, bigyan kita Gcash. Pero ayun lang. Thank you so much for listening to this movie break. And I will see you on the 21st episode, hopefully this month of April. Once again, this has been truly yours, Beanie.